Good morning and welcome back to White Mountain Today here on White Mountain TV 16. It is Saturday, November 26th, and Dan Houde from Attitash and Wildcat is here with us this morning. Dan, how are you?
Doing really well. Really excited about this great start.
I know. We were looking at the snow report. Wildcat 5 trails open today, and that's just awesome for a Thanksgiving weekend to have that much snow already. I mean, we got to forget last year. It's kind of like the Bobby Valentine year of the Red Sox. Let's forget that. We'll forget about that.
We'll get going here.
We'll step forward and talk about all the great things that are going on at both Attitash and Wildcat. So, what's the rundown? Tell us about the skiing.
Well, so the rundown basically is, we say 5 trails. Let's be honest. It's top to bottom, one route all the way down. It just happens to be upper, middle, lower, that thing, right? Let's be honest. And but it's over 2,100 feet of vertical skiing. It's the most in the state, actually. And that quad is just super fast. You're up there in under 7 minutes. And, I skied Thanksgiving Day, and I had to stop a couple times. My legs were burning.
Yeah.
I was feeling it. And that trail is fantastic. I mean, Lynx is not just a straight down trail.
No.
It's, you're doing all the turns and the curves and the fall lines and all that. And so people are really happy. A lot of people coming out for the pre-Thanksgiving dinner runs.
Yeah.
And then yesterday was pretty good, and we had a little bit of snow overnight, so we're at pack powder today, and from what I hear, this fog that's in the valley is all kind of an undercast, and it's beautiful up there.
That's what we can see from our photos.
Yeah. So I mean, what a great day to be out, and all you guys out up in the valley. I mean, it's just a perfect time to head up.
That's great.
Yeah.
And so Wildcat is open now. Are you going to remain open during the week? Or are you going to shut down and reopen next weekend? What's the scoop
We
with that?
hope to be open from here on out.
That's great.
Yeah. We hope to keep people excited and keep the momentum going. There's some snow in the forecast in the middle of the week. There's some cold air coming in after that. We'll keep the guns going. Those guys over there are doing a great job. The groomers have done a fantastic job. I mean, we literally didn't have a lot of snow at the base for quite a bit of time, and then they just pounded it in 2 or 3 days, and now we're in great shape. And then over at Attitash, our sister resort, we started making snow last week, and the guns are shut down now, but we'll get them going again as soon as the temps drop back down. And we're hoping early December, maybe the 9th of December for Attitash.
That's great.
Yeah.
And I think the key there is you've got the options. If you can't ski at Attitash today, you can go up to Wildcat, and that's one of the great things about the whole Attitash Wildcat marriage is that you've got options.
That's a good point, and there's not many places that you can do that, but you could literally ski Wildcat in the morning and then stop for lunch and head over to Attitash and ski in the afternoon on your ticket.
Yeah.
Season pass holders, Attitash, Wildcat, plus you get a bunch of other resorts that is also owned by Peak Resorts, and so it's a great deal, and there's constantly good deals out there. We have Cyber Monday coming up, by the way, which is going to introduce a bunch of great 4-pack deals, and we got the Grand Summit Hotel, which is slopeside, the only slopeside hotel in the valley. So by Monday midnight to midnight, we'll have those deals going on. Just go to attitash.com or skiwild.com to find those. And there is always a great deal to be had. It's amazing.
That's great.
Yeah.
And so you've also got some events coming up, some various things that will be going on between now and, till the end of the season, obviously. But what are some of the things you want to highlight coming up?
Well, for Wildcat, a couple events coming up. The Jib Jam event has been moved from today to next Saturday so that we could get things a little bit better prepared.
Yeah.
But it's basically we're giving folks the ability to use some of the terrain park elements on the lower part of the mountain at a much lower ticket price. They can just actually hike up and use the elements, and we'll have some prizes and all that. We have more events coming in as the holidays come a little bit closer. The best thing to do is just to go to our website, skiwild.com or attitash.com, and you'll find a whole listing. So there's always something fun.
That's great.
Yeah.
That's great. And so, and the snow guns are, as you said, the snow guns are working, and we're just crossing our fingers.
Wildcat in the last few years has made quite a few improvements.
Absolutely.
And, it really shows. I mean, even last year, we say, last year was terrible, but we were skiing top to bottom for quite a bit of time there. Most of the skiers did really well thanks to snowmaking.
As we were talking about earlier, if it weren't for snowmaking.
If it wasn't for bad years like last year, there wouldn't be snowmaking. You know, these bad years happened in the 60s and the 70s, and that's why we have snowmaking today, and that's why wherever you go, you're going to find great conditions.
Right.
Yeah, and we're pretty fortunate up in Pinkham Notch. We have a little bit colder temperatures. The snowfall's a little bit longer. So we're in pretty good shape, and then it's beautiful. I mean, when you go up there, you are away from just about everything. There's no store 24s and McDonald's up there. It's pretty much wild in nature, as we call it.
That's great.
Yeah,
that's great.
Yeah.
And so I noticed that you've got a couple things right on December 24th. You mentioned about the Patriots game day, and so you're going to play that up, I'm sure.
Oh, absolutely. We're in a situation where we have Tom Brady, Bill Belichick. These guys are always winning, and that kind of makes for a little bit of a conflict when you want to go skiing and you want to watch football.
Right.
So we make it easy. We make it easy for you guys to get in your morning runs, and you can, watch the football game. As a matter of fact, Saturday before Christmas, the game is at 12:30, I believe.
Oh, really?
So we're going to be showing that all over the resort. You can be sure of that. And but we got some great deals on that for those people who just want to ski the morning or just want to take some limited runs. And then of course we got Sunday Fun Day is back this year for folks that want to ski in the afternoon for $30.
Yeah.
So I mean, there is always a way to find a great deal. You just got to go online. Sign up to our snow report, sign up to our e-newsletter, and there's always a fantastic way to save money at Attitash or Wildcat.
That's great.
Yeah.
That's great.
Yep.
Well, Dan, it's exciting to have you here and talking about it. We were looking at some footage here of some skiing.
Yeah, that's a video that I shot day one, Thursday morning, I think that was. And we got up there first. One of the perks of being in the ski industry is sometimes you get to do that. And we literally had just mounds and mounds of snow that were stockpiled for weeks up there. And when we decided to open up on Thanksgiving Day, 24 hours ahead of time, they went out and started pushing all the snow out.
Yeah.
And the work that they did, the amount of work they did and the quality of work, there's really a science to it. We went out there early, we kind of pushed everything out, and then we waited, we let everything set up, we made a little bit more snow on top of that to give it a little bit drier powder effect, regroomed again, put down that nice corduroy that people like.
Yeah.
And it really made a big difference when you really plan ahead like that.
Absolutely.
And that's what these guys are doing at Attitash and Wildcat. They're constantly thinking ahead. How can we offer the best product possible? So we have a good team in place, and of course everybody's got their fingers crossed that Mother Nature kicks in with her part, and I think we're going to be in good shape.
That sounds great.
Yeah.
Sounds great. Well, Wildcat open today, hopefully for the rest of the season, and then Attitash opening up here pretty quick.
Yep.
Up there.
Yep.
So, well, Dan, thanks so much for coming by.
Absolutely.
And I'm sure we'll be touching base with you throughout the winter and finding out all the things that are going on.
We'll be back. Thanks, Rob.
And we'll be back here in a minute on White Mountains Today.